Hello, welcome back to Rhem, and we're doing the super secret special ending of Rhem. As you remember, we escaped through that tunnel there. Now, I must confess up front that I've had to cheat in order to find where the special ending is. I kind of just ran out of ideas on what I was supposed to do. So I'm going to show you how to do that, and I also cheated on the other puzzle because it was too time consuming. So 2 puzzles and then we'll cut, do an edit, and you'll see me finish the rest of the stuff. I just want to put the sound up. So what I'm going to do is put the sound up, listen to the sound in the background. So you probably heard there, sorry, I want to put this in. You probably heard there that there wasn't any music to the, and Knut Muller did that on purpose. He didn't want any music tracks because he wanted realism. I'm going to talk about that a little bit later. You can kind of hear a slight music though, very, very slight, hardly to discern, and it could be industrial noise or anything along those lines. So as you can see, we're going back to the alien child room. I don't know if it reappears the code. We'll just check this out now. So when you've put all the letters and you read the so it's not, no? Sorry, I'm just trying to... No, I don't want that. We've read that one. When the final thing shows up, at the end of it on the video screen, there's a code, but I can't seem to activate it. And I kind of didn't take any notice of that code, and I was supposed to write it down because... so what I'll do is I'll show that, but let's go to the place where the code is, and then we'll talk about how it works out. Fortunately, it's not far away. So, and at the end of this video, we're going to go into depth of who Knut Muller is, who made this, what it entailed. Quite interesting, actually. I found it fascinating, the guy behind this one. Okay, so remember this room? It was a room with a button, and we kept pressing this button up here. Well, that's the reset button. That's all that does. Now, if you have a look there, you see where the hand icon is? That brick is a button, and you can find various bricks are actually buttons. So what we had to do is we have to put in the correct code to get all that. So to find that, I'll just switch, see if I can switch. So to find that, we around the place, we found 2 of these. This gave you the shape and the number in which to press that shape. This one tells you what brick is that shape. So this on the right hand side was at the end of the last message, and I didn't take any notice of it. And unfortunately, I only found 2 of those, and I can't be stuffed going through Rhem to find the rest of those. That I just don't have the time. So that's particularly, look, I would never have got this without cheating. No, never done it. So the code is, let's have a look. 1. I'm just checking. 2. 3. 4. You got to click that back out. This one 5. 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 and 14. This one. Why didn't it go? Oh, I've got to press that button. There we go. So pause that, go through it if you want. You know, that screen that basically is the solution that shows you everything. Now what we're going to do, I can't go up, so we're going to go down. So that's the puzzle I cheated on. I did cheat on the next one as well. You wait till you see it. And I guess once I started cheating, it became easier to just go, nah. Especially when I knew how hard it was. I was like, nah, not doing that. How do I get... Okay, so that door closed. And now we do a little... and I read quite a few interviews with this Knut Muller. I'll go through some of the stuff I read. Okay, so what we have, and here we have a beautiful seaside riverscape, and we have another puzzle. Are you ready for this one? So this looks like, and it sounds like, that stupid door I had to wait for around the radar. Now, if you haven't worked it out already, you have to mirror this to exactly the same code as the one in the radar room, with all the different sounds. Now, there's 3 different sounds as well, so you can press it in twice, you can press it in 3 times, which is kind of crazy stuff. So this is the code. Let me just see here. So you want to press that in once, that one, and miss that one, and that one, and push that one once. That one you want to miss, this one you want to push in once, this one twice, this one 3 times, that one 3 times, twice, 3 times, sorry. Yep. That one missed, this one once, yes, twice, once, and 3 times. And that should be it. So that's crazy stuff. So that's it. That's going from one to the rest. And you can see the difference in the sounds. So working that way around. And this next screen is basically the times you've got to push them in. So pause that and that will help you solve the puzzle. Well, I'm going to go back to my other walkthrough, the blind run. So from this point on, be the blind run. Okay, yay, got it, wow, ooh, that was nice, enjoyed that. Nice stepping stones. What's in here? Okay, what do we got? can't. Okay. I actually liking the visuals. I don't know what we're supposed to be doing here. We've got 3 buttons here. No, no. Okay, that one worked. Hello. What do we got here? Nothing. 11, 6, 12. Good. Dear friend, my name is Menendez. Congratulations on your success in reaching this building. Sometime after Kale's left, I arrived here and discovered that Rhem has many more areas. In order to open the distant 5th area, it is necessary to obtain the parts of a medallion, one which I discovered not far from here. I've hidden it in this room. If you take it, you may leave Rhem. You shall receive a message when other areas of Rhem become open for travel. Wow. Okay, I did not know this, but apparently there is a Rhem 5, which you can only pass when you get all the medallions. Here we go. We got a bedroom. I wonder where everyone slept. Oh, here we go. Key. We got Hitler. No. What's wrong with it? Okay. Got an arrow pointing this way. Got an arrow pointing that way. And whoops. Sorry. You got an arrow pointing down and up. Okay. Why? Why have we got that? Why is the compass? I was trying to give him a boop on his nose, but that didn't work. Got a clock which goes down. Okay, so that goes in accordance to one of the arrows. Is that what we're supposed to be? Trying to somebody makes a bed. Well, so I wonder where where everyone sleeps. So now we're in the living quarters. Oh, there's another time over there. Hang on, that gives me a different. Keeps changing. Why? Ugh. Okay, I have no idea what. Alright, we've got a key, so let's put the key in. And it doesn't work. Nice. Awesome. 533. Oh, leave it there. That one looks easy. What's this? Oh. Hello. One channel. there's no other channels, and I thought some countries had it bad, but this country has it bad. Ooh, another clock. So there's 3 different clocks pointing different ways, but they're not pointing. Are they pointing towards? 2 of them point to. Oh, there's the sardines and coffee. Coffee. That's what I could have done. Could have done with that ages ago. This building should have been first. What's that thing? Okay, shuts the door. And that opens the door. And that made some soundy noise. Oh, that lowered the drawbridge. Okay. Am I supposed to lower the drawbridge for some reason? And that raised the drawbridge. Okay, so we've worked out what 2 buttons do in this room. I don't know if what's this? I wonder if it's one of those pointy umbrellas with oh, there's a trap door up there. How do I get up there? I'm wondering if no, that didn't do it. Thought maybe if I shut that off, that would open up that, but that didn't work. Think. What am I doing? Still don't know what these buttons outside do. Well, we got a 5-star shape there, which I don't have the key for. Don't know what these do. Like, it's working, he's not making that brrr noise. Because there's 3 buttons and 3 clocks, I'm wondering if they changed the clocks. I didn't change anything there. Says it? No, it's still the same. Try one of the other ones. Could be completely wrong there, but let's have a look at that one. Did that change it? And yes! Yes, it did. Okay. So we gotta make the same as the alarm clock. I'm guessing 533. But what's this do? So the first one is the one with, oh, and that one's across the room, and this one's forward. So this is the last one, is it? Well, it doesn't matter because it's 3-3. So I'm kind of lucky there if that's the case. I wonder if Meanders is falling into the wrong hands, because but then again he's done the same thing. He's locked up a medallion in part of Rhem with little secrets. Okay, so I'm just trying to see what button does what. Let's have a look. See if that one's changed. No, so that one must be to this side of the room. Okay. But the 5 we want is the other side. We don't want a 5 there, we want a 3 there. Okay, we've got a 3 there, that's good. Don't know. I don't know what this bottom one does. Let's see if this bottom one changes everything. Oh, we got 3 there. Okay, so we got 3 and 3. So the only one we need to change. Actually, do we need to change anything? No. We got them all. We just gotta. How do we? Okay. How do I? No. I don't understand. What am I doing here? No. Do I turn the key? No. Just click this. No, that just closes the door. Is that 4 or 5? It might be 4 actually. I might need to change that one more. That's that one, I think. So let's have a look. See if... Yes! And there's the medallion. Okay, so that gives me a secret medallion, which I don't know what to do. I believe you've got to collect the medallion piece in each Rhem game, and there's 4 Rhem games, and then somehow, I don't know how it keeps tally, but you're then able to play the 5th Rhem game, which is super secret. Okay. Well, I actually like this room. Just want to have a look, see if there's anything else here. This reminds me of Riven, to tell you the truth, that part there. I can't take that off. Sardines, we got something to eat. Still can't find the toilet. I think the toilet is that shower block room. Got to raise the bridge to get back. I think that's it, so we're going to head back now. I don't think there's anything else. That trap door on top of the lighthouse might be to the upcoming super duper uber secret super uber special edition Rhem. That's now the official name of the next one coming out. I don't know, but this is the special edition, so I think this area was added. I don't think it was in the original. Okay, so I really enjoyed it. This was fun. A bit of a headache. I had to treat on 2 puzzles at the end. I just did not have the time or the patience. And it's once you've started looking for a walkthrough, look, it's really easy to. And I guess that's one of the things. It's not that you can't solve it. It's sometimes you just don't have the time because there's so much walking and backtrack, and I just don't know. I'm clueless as to where those other 6 figures are in this world. But there's sometimes there's something reasonable, and I guess what he wanted to make is a video game like Myst, but that you weren't time. You could just have the patience and explore the world very slowly. So this isn't a course for everyone. Now, what I thought would be cool for a special ending is if you come here and the guy steals your car and takes it off. That same guy. He crashed the other car that he stole, and he goes, "Thanks again, buddy," and takes off. And then you go, stuff the toilet, stuff the living room, stuff the bedroom and the kitchen. Find me the armory. I would have loved it if the jerk just came in. Thanks, I'm taking this car too. I crashed the other one. That would have been awesome. And that's the end of Rhem. The only difference is now I've got the medallion. So I don't know how that works, whether you've got to keep the medallion active on all 4 accounts, and how does it register to give you Rhem 5? I don't know. Rhem Special Edition. Okay, so this is Knut Muller. This is his actual webpage, and one thing you'll notice straight off, he's a composer, and he's like an artist, but more of an orchestra. So you can see these are his solo compositions, and he plays a lot of different musical instruments. So what I'm going to do is just play you a sample so you can hear. I'll just turn it up a little bit. So it's nearly getting like soundtrack worthy. That you could probably put on a game, which might make sense. That's like a drama piece you would have in a TV show. That would be like on an Alfred Hitchcock Psycho thing. Okay. Now, the brilliance of it is that you can put them all together, and I'm going to do that now, really quickly. So I think it's absolutely fascinating, the fact that he's layered each soundtrack so that you can put them together, put whatever you want, and create your own for some sort of soundtrack to a movie or something that you've played. You got to be talented. I've played the synthesizer myself, but to play all the instruments that he plays, you got to be extremely talented. Now, if you notice on the left-hand side, he plays solo, duo, trio, quartet, ensemble, voice, mechanic, electro, acoustic. So he actually plays in an orchestra, and he does his own concerts, or he goes to concerts. So this is his duo, and you can see 2 violins, harp. Now with the duo, of course, he's not playing both, he's playing with someone else. With a trio, same thing, he's playing with 2 other people. With a solo, he was just doing it himself. So I'm only playing the ones I like. Guess Spencer. I thought that sounded pretty cool. Then you've got ensemble. You got some weird stuff here. This is weird. It's more like art.
23. 21.
I don't know if that would ever get to top 50. And I couldn't hear that one. Sorry, that would just torture me. So he gets an opera singer as well, mechanic, electroacoustic. Sounds like a mosquito on cocaine. What the heck's going through his brain, man? This one. Now, I could honestly expect to hear that one on the Observer game. That'd be something Bluebird would play. And then you see the news and dates and all his concerts. As you can see, they're quite current, and he specialises at his concerts. We'll try and see if we can go to one, see what it looks like. He's got animations. Didn't really get this. No animation plays, just some soundtrack. Okay, that's enough of that. Let's go to paintings. So these are the paintings that he has on his website. Again, he's more of an abstract painter. These aren't his best works. I traced down to a gallery where some of his best works are. But I would have loved this sort of stuff to have been on Rhem. Like this to me is Rhem. For some reason, like it's Knut Muller, and Rhem is Knut Muller. So why is this stuff not in Rhem? It would have been so much more colourful instead of just having some where all these visuals are too much alike for Myst, and I don't think he needed to copy the visual representations of Myst. I thought he could have had something like this. it's nice and colourful. It's very similar to a game called Neverhood. Check that one out. Yeah, and it makes you want to play to see all these bright, wonderful colours. It makes you want to explore to the new areas. So I really not only hopes he does do a 3D version eventually, or someone does it for him, but I hope he also adds a lot more art like this into the whole place. Statues and all sorts of stuff like this. So we gone through pretty much the whole repertoire of the ones that are at least on his website. You got some drawings, they're black and white. Oh no, this one isn't. This is only one drawing. It kind of looks like a horse's tail, but it's supposed to be a broken brook of a river. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so this is some. I'm assuming this is paper. So, and then you got the games. You've got them in here. You got them in English. So as you can see, there is a Rhem. There is a Rhem 4, but he doesn't have Rhem 5 down there. Interesting. I don't know how this Rhem 5 works. And again, we've seen the concerts. Let's go to Knut. Born in Germany. Okay, paintings, graphics studios. His diploma, master studies, paintings, graphics with professor, whatever. Music studies. Master's student diploma in painting, supplemental electronic, live works, and so he's basically a painter, a composer, and a computer artist. And here you've got all the exhibitions that his work is in. This is an incredible amount of stuff. Then you got the performances, these musicals that he's played in, the concerts, multimedia projects, etc. You got the awards that he's won, the official awards. So there's been a bit of a gap between 2011 2020, and I think that's because of the games, the Rhem games, and he's taken a break and gone back to composing. And here we have a high-res photo of Knut Muller, and this is Knut Muller. This is what he looks like. So I think he's actually, about 60 years of age now, to tell you the truth. He doesn't look 60 there. Looks actually quite. So this is a concert. This is a picture of the concert. As you can see, Knut Muller. I'm guessing that's him. Can't really tell which one of these is him, but his name's there. And yeah, he plays in a big concert hall like that. And yeah, I just found that to be fascinating. That it kind of reminds me of that Texan that says he's a jack of all trades. From 1985 to 1993, I studied painting graphics at both the undergraduate and master's degree level at the College of Fine Arts in Leipzig. During that time, I became interested in music composition. Therefore, I started additional studies in electronic music, college music in Dresden. The most frequently used tool in the studio of electronic music was the Apple Macintosh computer, so I became familiar and bought one. I discovered a freeware MIS-like game, Mac only, Das Tor de Minerva, the Gate of Minerva, and this is what made him want to create Rhem. So it wasn't actually Myst, though he does borrow a lot from Myst. What was your chief inspiration for the Rhem games? So he contacted the guy who made the Gate of Minerva, who recommended that it was possible for a sole developer to make a game. And that's when he decided that he was going to do it. He says that when he was a 10-year-old boy, he drew castles and architecture, and that's kind of where the ideas of Rhem started as well. So what is the story of Rhem 2 like? It's a sequel of Rhem 1. The gamer found parts of a letter from Kales and brought them to the brother Zettias. In the letter, Kales wrote about another area of Rhem and part of a key. At the beginning of Rhem 2, the gamer meets Zettias. Zettias gives the gamer one part of a three-part key. The location of Rhem 2 is a large cave system far beneath the Earth's surface. So Rhem is on the planet Earth, which I'm assuming that's as an alternate reality. This is another interview. It basically says that Rhem took 4 years to make, and they're asking why it took so long, and he's saying, well, he wasn't really dedicated to it. He was still a composer, he was still an artist, and he was still sort of working things out. After that, I think it took 2.5 years to make each other Rhem after that. But he basically had to get better, working with the software. This is the software he used to make the Rhem game. Basically he says that it's a solitary experience. He likes this kind of game to discover the landscapes and buildings, to solve good puzzles, to have no time pressure, to unravel the principal topic of this world, and to play it with my girlfriend. So he enjoys playing it with his girlfriend after he's created it. How exactly do you sell your games? Do you even have tips for developers? I thought this was interesting. There are now downloaded versions of all Rhem games in addition to the box versions. I myself also have no problem with the download versions. I distributed Rhem 1 myself for a while, but then I found publishers for the game. At this point, I would like to praise my German publisher Runsoft. I couldn't have found a better one. As a tip, you should read the contracts with the publishers thoroughly and simply demand that one or the other be changed in the contract if it does not match what you want yourself. You should only ever make a contract for one project and never leave the clause in it that's possible that sequels fall under the same contract. As a wish, find nice and honest publishers, and if they are not to be found, then distribute them yourself. And here's Rhem. Here's the guy, Knut Muller, there. And this is basically showing as an artist, basically, again, he's a German male, born 1963. So he'd be, 60 years of age. Wow. Knut Muller's, basically this shows where he's ranking as an artist. And here's some of the examples of, there's so many of his examples of his art. But this, I would absolutely love, adore if Rhem was decorated with this stuff. It should be. It is Knut Muller. I'm kind of disappointed that this stuff isn't in Rhem, but again, you would have to update it maybe to the Houdini engine, or Unity, or something along those lines to make a better version. So this is a very young version of this Knut Muller. I just thought that was interesting. But this is him in 2004, so about 20 years. Nearly 20 years ago. Probably just about 40 then. Guy's so young. What's he use? All of Ulan or something. So this is the Chamber of Music. I'm going to play this one. Sort of has that Norman-based psycho feel to it. This is another one I thought was interesting. So what's interesting is, even though he's a composer, he's never put any of the music inside his video games. And he claims the reason for that is because he wanted the games to be realistic. Which, if that is the case, then why is he so dead against making one of his games into 3D? As he himself admits, he enjoyed playing Myst 3D, and I think he kind of does Rhem a disservice by not allowing that. I agree with him with the music, though. It's best without music. But I don't agree with there should be more art. And I wish he spent greater time on the story. He kind of stated in an interview he wished he didn't put any story in, but the story was just you unlocking Rhem. I disagree on the basis that Myst, what makes Myst so fantastic is the lore behind Myst, the religious beliefs, the civilization, the culture, and these are things that the Rand brothers created, and I think he could have done a better job doing that, because it's kind of somewhat childish to some degree what he's come up with, but then again, if his art was rich, it would have been great. Now this is a top-down map of Rhem. This is actually what we did, all those videos, 10 videos or whatever, that is this whole thing. I didn't even think it was possible for anyone to draw this as a map like this, but that's basically what Knut Muller created. Well guys, that's it. I hope you have enjoyed it. I don't know what we're playing next. Join me next time. Bye for now.